So in this particular lesson, we are going to cover the following areas as emerging issues in MIS. We have green computing, we have cloud computing, we have mobile commerce, we have the issue of RAID, that is redundant array of independent disks. We have Blu-ray disks, that's another area we'll be looking at, Blu-ray disks. We have another emerging issue talking about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, what is normally abbreviated as AI. Another emerging issue that is very, very important to, especially to accountants, talks about re-centralization in organizations. Those are key emerging issues. There are quite a number. We'll be able to look at a number of them. And let's start by discussing green computing. Green computing is, in every organization, we are concerned about the environment. People using their computer systems and throwing them anyhowly. When they are obsolete, they just throw them anywhere. That is not environmentally friendly. So green computing is an environmentally responsible and eco-friendly use of computers and their resources. We are saying we should use our computers in an environmentally friendly way so that they don't pollute the environment, they don't damage our environment. Now, it's also, green computing also talks about how do we dispose the computing devices to reduce their environmental impact. That is also covered in green computing. In green computing, we have a number of reasons why companies are implementing green computing. One of the reasons is to reduce the environmental impact of computing on in the world. Sometimes we use computers and we are talking about the impact of those computers on the environment, people just throwing them anyhowly. When the hard disks are obsolete, or when the hard disks are spoiled, we throw them. We find people who are not responsible taking those hard disks, opening them up. Could be some gas particles could be in those hard disks, and that may destroy those or may harm those people. Now, green computing, another benefit, lowers energy cost. Green computing will usually lower the energy cost that is in organizations. Green computing, another benefit, it will reduce the health risks in any organization. The risks associated to the health of people will be reduced. And we also have in green computing, we'll have longer lasting computing devices. When we protect our computers from environmental hazards, they will not get destroyed quite fast. So many organizations are now implementing the green computing concept to be able to achieve the goals and to ensure the minimization of the environmental impact of computing. Another emerging issue is cloud computing. In one of my lessons, I talked about cloud computing, but I would repeat what cloud computing talks about. Why is it an emerging issue? Organizations have been storing their data in their servers or in their storage devices, and that makes many organizations to buy very expensive and very sophisticated storage devices. Organizations have been managing their data. They're forced to employ people to manage their data, and then they may not get the required skills. Data stored in an organization is not location friendly. It's not convenient when you want to retrieve the data. Now, those problems are making organizations to move out of the centralized storage of data and take their data to other organizations. That's what we call cloud computing. It's a concept which enables organizations to store their data in other organizations' servers and access the data and also pay for it when they require it. Cloud computing is an emerging issue because it makes data to be easily accessible. It reduces the cost of data storage. It reduces the cost of managing data. It ensures reliable backup and data recovery mechanisms. The cloud computing also brings about ease of accessibility to the data. Data accessibility is not limited to the time that we are, it's not limited to the time that we have. We can access it from at any given time. Now, that is why cloud computing is an emerging issue. Another emerging issue that we talk about is RAID. RAID stands for Redundant Array of Independent Disks. Many organizations are using RAID-based storage systems because it's a way of storing the same data in different places, but on multiple hard disk drives. And why do we store data in different places, but on multiple hard disk drives? Because we want to protect data in case of drive failure. RAID is an emerging issue that ensures better data security, reduces the cost of storing data, and improves performance of storage devices. Now, another technology or an emerging issue with reference to hardware is the introduction of the Blu-ray disc. Many people are using the DVD, but the DVD is now being replaced by the Blu-ray disc, which is a digital optical disc data storage device, which can store large volumes of data, very large volumes of data compared to the DVD, and it can store several hours of video in high definition and ultra high definition resolution. Ultra high definition resolution. Most videos that we want to watch today, or the most of the videos that we are watching today, are very high quality videos, and these videos are in ultra high definition resolution. They are very clear, and that is not what used to happen. If you compare what the output generated from a Blu-ray disc and you compare it with what you get from a DVD, then you'll find that the Blu-ray disc gives you better quality than the DVD. Now, the other emerging issue in ICT talks about artificial intelligence.